The colours I'm using here are Rich Raspberry, Pumpkin Pie, Melon Mambo and Daffodil Delight. That's what I'm using for the background. So all I have done is I've actually used my plastic sheet and I've actually scribbled onto my plastic sheet a pretty random pattern about the size. It can be a little bit smaller to allow a little bit around the outside. Oops, I've used that one, so I might do a bit of rich raspberry here. And a bit more rich raspberry here. There's a bit of pumpkin pie. I'll use a bit more melon mambo. And then the colour that I haven't used yet is the Daffodil Delight, so we'll fill some of those in on the edges here. So I'm just colouring a little bit onto my plastic sheet, and then I'm going to be adding a bit of water. Now, no matter however much water you add here, you'll get a completely different effect every time. So try different effects. Maybe try it with some scrap paper first or some other bits of shimmery white just to see the effect that you're getting. But basically you're adding the water to the bit that you've scribbled onto your plastic sheet here, and then you are just popping down. There's no right side, they've both got nice shimmers on it, but just pop that down, popping it down, pulling it up and leaving it to dry. So you can see how you're getting that nice variation in the colour. Again, if you want to add some additional colours afterwards, let this dry and do exactly the same thing again, even if you only do it in a couple of different spots there to add a little bit more colour. Just let it dry first and then do the same thing again. So you can actually use a heat gun to speed the process up if you want to. I actually quite like to let it dry by itself, and other than sticking my fingerprint in there, sometimes I find it, if you've got like pools of water here, if you can somehow get it flat, I find you get a better effect as well. So yeah, my background watercolor wash was that simple. And sometimes if you don't put quite as much ink in, you might, water in, you might get little pigments of the watercolor pencil still swishing around, which is what's happened here, and I really like the effect that's actually given. So yeah, I'm really happy with that. And then again, here's one I've prepared earlier. So that's been dried out and I've stamped the image again in Stays On. And then the colour that I've used this time is I've used the Rich Raspberry, the darkest of the colours. And that's what I've used to do my watercolouring. So it actually blends in really nicely, but still gives you that really, really obvious to see the image because you're using the darker colour. This is one of my favourite of the images to colour, favourite images. It's just beautiful, I think. So again, probably need to add a bit more colour than that. I was probably a bit, but just giving you a bit of an idea as to the effect that you'll be getting. And then building up your colour. I actually probably would have probably coloured about a quarter of the image there to add some more colour down to start with. And I think I only did this one once actually, so adding a little bit more colour will give you more depth in the colour on the image as well. So I hope you have lots of fun with your pencils and your beautiful U stamp set. Thanks for watching.